Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This match is going to be between PyroDog and Nakazura. PyroDog is going to be representing UCLA, Go UC system. He's the teal protoss in the bottom right hand corner. Also his birthday. Happy birthday, PyroDog. In the bottom left hand corner, we have Nakazura as the yellow zerg, and this is going to be on right of the Valkyries. And in this match, I have to admit my bias. I'm going to be rooting for the UC system. I went to UCSD. I actually root for them in their games, so if they end up playing UCLA, I'm going to have to favor UCSD, but still, go UC solidarity here. Otherwise, if you have not heard of the College Star League, go to cstarleague.com and sign up, really, if you don't already see the college on the lists. I believe there's also a Team Liquid forum, so go organize stuff, have fun with friends. That's what this is all about. Should be a pretty interesting matchup. I believe this is match 2, could possibly be match 3. Let me go over the map really fast. This is really, I think, the key feature of this map. You have an island expansion at the 6 o'clock, and I feel like it's up to Zerg to deny that expansion or up to Protoss to take it early. And I feel like Corsair Reaver is the best route to go as a result. Really not very viable to go for a 2-gate opening. It looks like we are going to see a fast expansion from PyroDog, because this ramp, I think it's triple or quadruple wide, so you need a lot of zealots to block it off, so you really are kind of relegated to going for the fast expansion. Also that mineable north mineral piles, so you have to keep an eye up there just in case some drones come off the line for some cheese. And it looks like on the opposite side we're seeing some sort of 12 build. There's that Overlord being produced right off the bat. And otherwise, it's difficult for Protoss because you have this third. Lurkers can get up here and be really annoying, and you have to kind of control this mid-top territory. So you got to control the air and that the top territory into the late game, which is really why you need the mobility of those shuttles. You need the mobility of the Corsairs to kind of keep eyes on the army. And also, if you go with a large ground troop, there's a lot of areas where they can get pinned in. And a lot of Zerg can just kind of take them out, and that's absolutely disastrous. So honestly, in the metagame, I have to favor Zerg a little bit these days, just because that four hatch Hydra build is super powerful right now, and it really does control the air game. Just takes it out of Protoss' hands. It looks like this probe gonna try to harass this fast expansion. 2 drones coming off the line. PyroDog at least delaying them a little bit, pulling off. Let's see if he's gonna place a pylon. It looks like he is gonna place a pylon to create a little bit of delay here. Not seeing a spawning pool otherwise, and it looks like just going to attack that pylon instead of going someplace else to take that third. So very successful expansion delay, and also this drone spending a lot of time off the line, actually putting down that third hatchery inside the base. So it looks like we probably will see a transition either to a 3-hatch or 4-hatch build. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see 3-hatch Mula play on this map, just to get those Mulisks out even a little bit faster. Early Nexus going down, so very wise after seeing that hatchery. So going to end up in a pretty solid early economic position, especially after blocking that mineral only, or I'm sorry, the natural expansion. There's that spawning pool being built right here, and let's see how it goes from here. Get that forge down, get that nice blockade. That's the other thing is Bling run bys, a really wide choke. It almost reminds me of Destination a little bit. Unbuildable front, and you can see there's just a lot of route that the Zerglings can do that run around. So you really have to build kind of a tight choke, which can leave probes vulnerable on the edge. So yeah, it ends up kind of a difficult position altogether for Protoss players. Looks like a drone scout coming through, just wants to make sure that there is a fast expansion rather than a 2-gate coming against, because he did go for a very risky build going for that early hatchery on the interior. See if he's maybe up to some cheese. Actually leaving that pylon alone now with that additional drone. Maybe going to rely on Zerglings. Got an idle drone altogether, so this probe really harassing him. First of all the missed mining time by this drone that's just been straight off going after this probe, so PyroDog already ending up in a good position in that regard. Also, looks like we are going to see the standard 6 Zerglings to kind of press this. 1 cannon already being placed. Second cannon, actually I love that positioning in the line. A little bit further left can work well, but you can see this nice little corridor he can take with the Dragoons to get out, should he go Dragoons into the mid-game. Looks like that drone scout actually taking heavy damages, already only 8 life left, and he's not going to be able to use that extractor trick to get his health back. Again, I'm hoping we're going to see Corsair Reaver action here from PyroDog. I think it's the best option. Any sort of heavy Corsair build works off best, and it looks like these Zerglings are going to be delayed. They're just kind of chilling here next to this pylon, kind of waiting for them to go on the initiative, and it looks like this drone finally did manage to take out that probe. But I think that probe pretty much got all the information it was looking for, and this is actually going to be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Let's see if we see an all-in Zergling attack from Nakazura, because it looks like he's really been thrown off his game. Still no gas, and this is a very late. If you do not have gas against Protoss this late in the game, you're really kind of forced to go in for some all-in Zerglings, because once those Corsairs come out, he's not going to have a lot to fight against it. Still no weapons 1. Let's see, actually 100 more gas required, so it doesn't look like we're going to see an early weapons 1 right off the bat. Still no cybernetic score, but the faster those Corsairs get in the air, it's going to be a while before they're really opposed, and it looks like Nakazura a little bit confused as to what to do. Looks like he's going to pump drones as best he can, try to push his economy. Just now getting that extractor up, and really he needs to rush to either a Hydralisk Den, I would say. That would probably be his best option here, even though he doesn't have his second hatchery up even yet. Looks like he's going to wait for the 300 minerals to place it down, but you can see the effect of that early probe harass, that pylon in the way. He's just completely thrown off his game. Looks like another probe just kind of wandering out, and this is going to be huge. I really feel like it's important for PyroDog to keep this specific drone. Oh, come on, no! Gets it taken out immediately. I think that's really important. He just needs to keep an eye out there, and I think he needs to keep sending those probes out there just in case he is facing a lot more Zerglings. And it looks like instead we're going to see a quick tech delayer. Still going to try the Mutalisk path, I assume here. Off the well, it's possible he'll go early Lurker, but yeah, he really needs to get some sort of anti-air out, and I think we're going to see some early tech build on the opposite side. There's that second assimilator already. We do have another gateway being produced still, and it looks like a gateway before the Stargate. There's that Stargate, and that Stargate, those Corsairs are going to have an absolute field day. It's quite a while. Let's see if this layer gets placed at, the Hydralisk Den gets placed halfway. A Hydralisk Den right now is really what he needs to fight those Corsairs off, and otherwise he's not going to have a